regardless of thinking about the result, you should give your best. And you should appreciate yourself coming here, giving this presentation, having the confidence instead of criticizing that, oh, I would have done. Okay? So I want you to improve yourself but appreciate yourself for doing this initiative. So this is what optimism is. So how many of you know that who invented electric bulb? Thomas Alva Edison. Am I right? He invented the electric bulb. So he failed 2,774 times before inventing the electric bulb. Let me repeat this for you. He failed 2,774 times. So you can imagine that he had the determination every time he failed to bounce back from the tough situation and try even harder. That is what resilience is. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from the tough situation and keep moving with the life. This is what makes a person a positive attitude person. Gratitude. So we are not just eyes, we are not just hands, we are not just legs. We all are sitting here a complete human. Am I right? We will find 1,000 excuses to not work. We are so lazy. We are lazy. We will not find one reason to work. Now think about the disabled person, the one who cannot see, the one who cannot hear, wake up in the morning and tell yourself some positive affirmations. Okay, I am the master of my life. I need to do it. Only I will do it. So this is how you become a positive person. So now we are here. Our